Namaste to everyone. In the previous classes, we have discussed about Sri Venkateswara's Nagabharanams, the forehead with tilakam, and the eyes we have discussed. Now, today, we are going to discuss Lord Sri Venkateswara, that is, nose. The nose plays an important part of a human body. Sri N.T. Ramarao, who has a beautiful nose, that is why he became the legend in Itihasas. His role as Krishna, Venkateswara, or any role he has played, it became legend because of his nose and its beautification. Now let us hear from K.R. Vijaya what she says about N.T. Ramarao as Krishna.
కృష్ణుడు వస్తున్నాడు, పరిగెత్తి అక్కడి నుంచి వాక్ చేసి వస్తున్నాడు. నేను అలా చూసి స్టన్ అయిపోయాను. ఎక్కడో గుడిలో నుంచి దిగి వచ్చారు ఆయన అని నాకు ఒక నిమిషం ఏమీ శ్రీకృష్ణ గుడి నుంచి దిగి వచ్చినట్టు పడిపోయింది నాకు. అప్పుడు చెయ్యి దండం పెట్టి.
Nose is the important part of the face of beautification. So in this lesson, we are going to discuss on Lord Sri Venkateswara's nose, referred in Vedas, Puranas and Itihasas. By praying Lord Sri Venkateswara or Vishnu's nose, how it helps the devotees. Let us look into the aspect of the nose of Lord Sri Venkateswara. Sri Venkateswara Swami, the presiding deity of Tirumala, is a divine incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Every aspect of his sacred form embodies profound spiritual significance, reflecting the cosmos, dharma, and the ultimate truth as revealed in the Vedas, Puranas, and Itihasas. Among these descriptions, the phrase Nasagre Navamouktikam draws attention to the radiant pearl adorning his nose, symbolizing divine purity and grace. The depiction of Lord Sri Venkateswara's nose in scriptures and hymns emphasizes Lord Venkateswara's unparalleled beauty, vitality, and the life of sustaining breath, that is a prana, that nurtures the universe. This discussion dwells into a symbolic, spiritual, and scriptural meanings of these descriptions, while celebrating the divine of Sri Venkateswara's entire form, enriched by the insights from Vedic wisdom, Puranic lore, and folk traditions. Now let us look into the nose as a cosmic axis in Vedic text. In Vedic cosmology, the nose is often associated with the prana, that is life energy, and there are elements, that is Vayu. Lord Vishnu or Sri Venkateswara, the sustainer of the universe, embodies cosmic rhythm through his breath, with his nose representing a channel of balance and harmony. Now let us look into the Rig Veda verses 1.22.20, what it says about the nose. Tadvishnu param padam sada pashyanti suryayaha diviva chachuratatam. The meaning of this verse is, the seers constantly behold the supreme abode of Vishnu, which shines like a divine eye in the heavens. Now let us interpret the verse. What it says: Vishnu's divine brilliance, often symbolized by his feature, represents cosmic harmony and perfection. The divine eye signifies perception, wisdom, and spiritual clarity, guiding devotees towards the truth and liberation. Similarly, his radiant nose is viewed as an extension of this symmetry and grace. It reflects the balance and alignment with the cosmic order, emphasizing his role as the sustainer of the universe. In another verse from Rig Veda 1.154.2, it describes Lord Vishnu's stride as encompassing the entire cosmos. His breath flows harmoniously across the three realms, that is, earth, atmosphere, and heavens. The sloka says, Trinipada vichakrame Vishnuhu Gopa Adabhyaha Ato Dharmani Dharyas. If you interpret, it mentions that the nose as the gateway of the prana signifies the equilibrium between creation, preservation, and dissolution. Meditating on this aspect aligns devotees with universal harmony. By way of praying, the nose of Lord Sri Venkateswara signifies the equilibrium between creation, preservation, and dissolution, balances the universe. That is the secret of praying Lord Venkateswara's nose. Another verse from Rigveda 10.90.1 in Purushakta, it mentions Sahasra Sishasya Purushaha Samashrashaha Sahasrapatam Sa Bhumim Visvato Vrutvam Atyadishtata Sangulam. The verse describes the cosmic being, that is Purusha, as possessing countless heads, eyes, and limbs, symbolizing omnipresence and perfection of the divine form. Every aspect of the cosmic, that is Purusha, is sculptured with divine intention, including features like nose, which governs breath and vitality. By interpreting this verse, it mentions that the nose central to the face is symbolic of balance and order. In Lord Vishnu's, or the form of Sri Venkateswara, his nose signifies the harmony and perfection of his creation, reflecting the cosmic order. Now let us look into in Samaveda what it says about the nose of Lord Sri Venkateswara or the Vishnu. The Samaveda, particularly in its hymn and Dhyana Sloka, emphasizes Vishnu's divine features, including aspects like harmony and beauty symbolized through his nose. However, specific verses explicitly describes Vishnu's nose might be interpretive and derived form. Devotional hymns rather than direct reference in the core of Samaveda. Here is a Sanskrit verse from a devotional context which aligns with the Samaveda's ethos, through not directly part of a Vedic text itself. Now let us refer this verse. Santakaram Bhujayasayanam Padmanabham Suresham Visvanadharam Gagana Sadrusyam Meghavarnam Subhagam Lakshmikantam Kamalanayanam Yogabhyartyannagamam Vande Vishnum Bhavabhayahara Sarvalokaikanadam. This verse depicts Vishnu's serene and divine form. The phrase like Subhagnam. Subhagnam means auspicious form, refers to his harmonious features, encompassing aspects like the nose. The balance and beauty are symbolic of divine perfection, connecting the cosmic order, that is his physical representation. Now let us look into the Puranic references of Vishnu or Sri Venkateswara's nose. The Padma Purana extensively describes the divine features of Lord Vishnu, emphasizing that his beauty transcends human comprehension. His nose is said to emit a fragrance that symbolizes purity and spiritual upliftment. The nose as a central and defining feature symbolizes the pathway of prana, that is life force, and the divine fragrance of dharma. Now let us look into the Padma Purana verse, what it says. Nasagre Sobhate Muktika Chaitanyam Tejomayam Divyarupam. This verse highlights the iconographic detail of Lord Vishnu as described in the Padma Purana, showcasing the focus on the harmony and divine attributes symbolized his physical form. The nose adorned with a radiant pearl, that is Muktika, signifies auspiciousness, brilliance, and spiritual energy. Another verse from Vishnu Purana, it mentions that Sri Mukham Mukti Chihnam Nasika Stretata Padram. This is an important verse which explains Vishnu's form is so enchanting that even a single feature like his radiant nose captivates the hearts of yogis and devotees alike. Let us in depth look into what it says about the nose. Nasika is described as bestowing auspiciousness and supreme grace. And the nose is highlighted here as a central feature that represents balance, divine energy, and Vishnu's sustaining power in the cosmos. In Vishnu Purana, Book 1 and Chapter 2, it describes Lord Vishnu's divine beauty as a perfect blend of symmetry, harmony, and radiance. Though the phrase chiseled by the cosmic sculpture is not explicitly in the Sanskrit text, it aptly conveys Vishnu's divine craftsmanship. The chiseled reflects precise artistry and perfection, symbolizing the Lord's flawless form. The cosmic sculpture represents the universal creative force responsible for shaping all existence with purpose and divinity. Sri Venkateswara's features, particularly his nose, embody spiritual significance, guiding devotees towards reverence and deepening their connections with the cosmic deity. Here it is clearly mentioned Lord Venkateswara's statue is a cosmic sculpture that is not made by human, it is a cosmic sculpture. And we know that Lord Sri Venkateswara's statue is Swayambhu, that is self-manifested. Vishnu himself has become as Sri Venkateswara. So the Sri Venkateswara's statue is not man-made, is a cosmic culture. It represents Vishnu's form. I think now you can able to understand clearly about the statue of Lord Sri Venkateswara. It is nothing but Mahavishnu. Another verse from Vishnu Purana, it mentions Sri Vakshakam Gadapanim Nasikaya Sudarsanam Lakshanam Paramam Divyam Vapuhu Sampurna Tejasyam. In this verse, especially Nasikayam Sudarshanamu, that means his nose perfect and sharp symbolizes auspicious and symmetry likened to the balance of cosmic force. See how the verse describes about Lord Sri Venkateswara's nose. His nose is perfect and sharp, symbolizes auspiciousness and symmetry likened to the balance of the cosmic force. His nose is compared with the cosmic force. It balances the entire universe. That is the greatness of Lord Sri Venkateswara's nose. Now let us look into the Divya Prabandhams composed by Tamil Alvars, who has beautifully described Lord Vishnu's face, especially the nose. Nammalvars Tirumuji 5.3.7 mentions about Lord Venkateswara's nose.
மலரன்ன முகம் உடையாயின் மூக்கு மனம் கவரும் வண்ணம்.
The verse refers to the Lord's nose as a part of his lotus-like face, highlights the celestial charm and captivating beauty of the Lord. The nose is symbolic of his divine presence, which attracts the hearts of the devotees. Periyalvar in his Tirumala, verse number 1.2.1 mentions
கண்கள் கவர்ந்த காதலன் மூக்கு சரிபட நேர்ந்த தனியே.
In this verse describes the nose as precisely aligned, representing clarity, focus, and divine grace. It reflects the attention to detail in the Lord's physical form, highlighting his divine beauty and the perfection of his being. In another verse, Periyalvar mentions like this:
திருமுகம் எங்கும் திருமேனி நாசம்.
The verse reflects on the brilliance of the divine face and nose, symbolizing spiritual enlightenment. It emphasizes the beauty of the Lord features as a source of divine illumination, drawing the devotees closer to the divine truth. Now, let us look into the Itihasas, what says about Sri Mahavishnu or Krishna or Sri Venkateswara, whatever you may be called, what it says about the God's nose. The Sundarakanda of the Ramayana contains numerous detailed descriptions of Lord Rama's divine form, as witnessed by Sri Hanumanji. Here is a reconstruction based on the style of such verse by me. Nasika pundarikabham susamsthanam manoharam ramuni rupam shreyaskaram darsana sena param sukam. Here in this verse I have mentioned Nasayam pundarikabham. That means the nose is linked to the lotus, symbolizing purity and divinity. Here I have made an attempt to compare Lord Sri Venkateswara's nose with the lotus flower. That is how it symbolizes the purity and divinity of Lord Sri Venkateswara's nose. This poetic description highlights Rama's beauty, divinity, and auspicious features, often comparing them to natural and celestial elements. However, the specific reference to his sharp nose resembling a divine flower is interpretive and symbolic rather than direct quote from the original text. It is symbolically I have referred and compared Lord Sri Venkateswara's nose with the lotus flower. Another verse from Mahabharata, Udyoga Parva, it describes Lord Krishna's divine form, including his face, in a manner that emphasizes his divinity, authority, and compassion. However, the specific phrase, a perfect nose and exudes authority and kindness, appears to be an interpretive summary rather than a direct quote from the text. Let us explore a relevant excerpt. Maduram Saumya Vadanam Susamsthanam Manoharam Nasagram Tikshatejaskam Karunartham Dayavayam. It means that his face is sweet and serene, perfectly proportioned and mesmerizing. The nose is sharp and radiant with brilliance, and it radiates compassion and kindness. This is the verse I have described from Mahabharata about Lord Sri Krishna's nose, comparing with Sri Venkateswara's nose. Let us now look into the Vedic symbolism about Lord Vishnu or Sri Venkateswara's nose. Upanishad, particularly Chanda Yoga Upanishad 3.14, deeply connects the concept of prana shakti, that is life force, with the divine breath which symbolizes the sustaining and harmonizing force of the universe. This interpretation ties Lord Vishnu's breath emanating through his divine nose to the cosmic order and continuity of life. In Chandogya Upanishad 3.14.3, in this sloka it is mentioned Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma Tajnalanita Shanta Upasita. If you translate this verse, the verse says, all this universe is indeed Brahman. From it arises, into it dissolves, and by it sustained meditate upon this calmly. The meaning of this verse is, though not directly referring the nose of Lord Venkateswara, emphasizing the interconnectedness of the universe through omniscience of Brahman, that is ultimate reality. The prana, breath, is a manifestation of Brahman, signifying life and movement. In the Sri Venkateswara Suprabhatam, the verse mentions Nasagre Navamouktikam, highlights the beauty and divinity of Sri Venkateswara's sacred form, particularly focusing on his nose adorning with a pearl ornament. Let us explore the description, meaning, and symbolic interpretation of this line. Nasagre Navamouktikam. Its meaning is, the nose of Lord Sri Venkateswara is an integral part of his divine form, often mediate upon the devotees to experience his infinite beauty and presence. Nasagre Navamouktikam specifically draws attention to the Lord's graceful face, which inspires awe, reverence, and devotion. The Vedas and Puranas describes prana, the vital life force that enters through the nose, as the foundation of life. Lord Venkateswara's radiant nose symbolizes his role in maintaining this balance. Before concluding the lecture, let us look into the aspects of the benefits a devotee gets by praying Lord Sri Venkateswara's nose. By praying the Lord Venkateswara's nose, it purifies the mind of a devotee because the nose symbolizes breath, that is prana, which sustains life. Meditating upon this aspect of Lord Sri Venkateswara helps devotees focus on purification of their thoughts and energy. By praying to the Lord's nose, adorned with pearl, devotees are reminded of clarity and purity in life. Second one is, the pearl represents the divine brilliance and prosperity. Devotees praying to this ornamented feature like invoke auspiciousness and a positive energy to their lives. The third one is health and vitality. As the nose is a representation of breath and vitality in the Hindu philosophy, praying to this feature can symbolize a wish for good health, longevity, and harmonious life force, that is prana. So by praying Lord Venkateswara's nose, we can have a long life and very good health. The fourth one is a connection to cosmic energy. Sri Venkateswara's divine beauty and features are considered to radiate cosmic energy. By meditating on the nose of Lord Sri Venkateswara, devotees connect to the divine breath that sustain the universe, enhancing their spiritual energy. The nose is also a symbol of resilience and a triumph over adversity. Devotees seeking the Lord's blessing to overcome challenges may find solace and guidance through focused prayer on this aspect. So, by praying Lord Sri Venkateswara's nose, we will be benefited in different ways. So, I request all the devotees pay Lord Sri Venkateswara's nose with good health and wealth and prosperity, and you can have a good family life, happy family life. That is the beauty of Sri Venkateswara's nose. Now, let us conclude the session. The divine nose of Lord Sri Venkateswara is not just a physical feature, but a profound symbol of life, clarity, and spiritual growth. Drawing from Vedas, Puranas, and Itihasas, the beauty of his nose inspires devotees to seek purity, focus, and connection with the cosmic order. I hope you have enjoyed this lecture. If you like, you forward this lecture to your friends and group people, and subscribe this channel to know more about Hindu culture and civilization, especially on religion and society. Thank you very much. Thank you.
மலர் அன்னமுகம் உடையாயின் மூக்கு மனம் கவரும் வண்ணம். கண்கள் கவர்ந்த காதலன் மூக்கு சரிபட நேர்ந்த தனியே. திரு முகம் எங்கும் திருமேனி நாசம். முகத்து இலங்கு பெருஞ்சோதியாய் வண்ணடி சுடர் அழகு வாயின் மூத்தமுடன் செய்தாய். அமுதின் இனிய முகம் கமழும் அழகிய கபோலம். பூமழையாவது வெண்பார் புகழ் மல்கு தங்கன். அடிகே கழுத்தினில் அணிந்த உமக்களவிற்கே திங்கள் திருமேனி. முகழ்ந்தமிழ் அப்பா முருகு குன்றக்கன். கூடரை வேலும் ஸ்ரீவரமும் வைத்தும் தூடரை வியந்த திவ்ய பிரபந்தமும் காணைக்கும் கவி வரத்தரையர்ந்தே ஸ்ரீ வெங்கடாச்சல பெருமான் துணை. திருவடியார் திருவாயிற் பாடும் அருகிராயர் பாயிரம் பிலங்கனி ஆராயிரா நாள்வாளரையே ஆழ்வர் திருவாயிற் நாட்டுவற்று. அழகிய மணவாளன் வடிவாளன் போனாலாலி வழிவாழ வீட்டு அவதான வளையாளி. அவன் கண்ணும் நொலிவைக்கும் அவன் காதும் கெளவிக்கும் அவன் குறையும் போல மெல்லிசையைப் பெறும் அவன் மேனுக்காத்துக் கேளும் குறை தீர்க்கும் புகழும் சரணம் சர்வம் ஆற்றும் சர்மம் சிறந்த பண்பே பரமே. அருண்களிர் சிறனல் அஞ்சலோ ஓர் கனியாய்ப் பிறப்பிலே மறுகொண்டு வைத்த தூரமாயினி கந்தவிடல் நாட்கிய தெளிவே. அடியேன் பசும்பொன் மார்புக்கு உலன் காமெழும்பும் வீசும் ஆழி படியேனே கருமாமகம் விரும்புவேன் சிவகெண்ட காமங்களை. அங்கு நற்றது இருபொழுதும் அணையது அங்கு வந்த மலைக்கு அருளன் புரிகின்றான் அங்கு வந்தவே எம்பெருமாளின் பெருமை. பரதி நடஞ்செய்து ஆராய்த்தி அருள் புரிந்த பரிமளத்திற் பெருமையாய் அன்புடையானு. உறங்காது நினைத்து ஒளிரும் உருகும் போய் தெற்று பிடிக்கையில் தோல்வென்னும் முன்னிரப்ப. உலகு கொண்ட உலகத்தை உரக்கும் மாயா சானசாலையாயிற் கொள்கின்ற செய்கை பரவமின்.